Hello, and thank you for joining us. It's a very, very exciting evening tonight. I'm in Dundee for the very first time to celebrate a momentous occasion. Tonight we are releasing probably one of the largest single record collections covering one location, perhaps in Scottish family history.
Huge.
It's vast, isn't it? And of course Dundee is a city with a special significance for Findmypast. It is our home city, so to speak. So yeah, we're thoroughly excited. We've got lots of interesting records to tell you about, and tonight the great and the good of the city of discovery are congregating in one place to celebrate these amazing records, and hopefully discover something new about themselves. But as you are the man largely responsible for pulling all of this together, why don't you tell us a little bit about these amazing records that we can share with people now?
We're releasing over 6 million records from Dundee and Angus, surrounding county. This covers from the 1500s all the way up to 1938, and our photographs of the area go all the way up to the modern day. They are huge, absolutely amazing way to tell stories of your ancestors, and what could be more Scottish than a wonderful story. So that's exactly why we're doing this. You've probably used our Scottish collection and you've seen how quickly it's been growing, but what a fantastic centrepiece and great new addition to bring these wonderful records, as Alex said, the city of discovery with your own discoveries inside. And this also, for the very first time, includes a photographic collection from Leisure and Culture Dundee and St Andrews University Library. These are photographs that you can then search by address, by street. There are a few named individuals, but imagine how great it is to look at a census or an electoral register or valuation roll and go through and look at the exact streets your ancestors walked on at the time they were living there. Perhaps you may find where they worked, you might find so much detail, and these streets, some of them no longer exist. Many of them do, and we can see how they've changed over time. It's a fantastic new window into the world of our ancestors in a way that hasn't been possible before. We're really, really excited to be bringing it to you today.
And you really do get, I obviously haven't had time to go through all of them yet, but I've been diving in as much as I can. And you really do get a sense of how rapidly the city has evolved over time, don't you? If you search one location, you'll get a series of images covering the same thing, and you go through 3 or 4 of them, and it's wildly different over quite a short space of time. Because Dundee has an incredible history, which you'll be telling me a lot about.
Yes, Dundee has one of the most amazing histories. It's one of the most important cities in Scotland. It's the 4th largest, and at some points it was even larger. It was the 2nd largest for a certain period in history as well. It was second only to Liverpool for the number of Irish migrants in the UK, and everyone has a story. Everyone here that walks around these streets probably has a story to tell that are maybe contained in these records, and now there are many, many thousands and possibly even hundreds of thousands or millions of people that are descended from those people who have passed through these streets and worked in these jute mills and been on the whaling ships that have come through Dundee, and they have stories too that they can now discover. Whether you're in Toronto or Sydney or anywhere else in between, there's now an easy way to click on and find the stories at the touch of a button.
The other thing you highlighted before, which I thought was very interesting as well, was even that, very significant city historically, but traditionally the population hasn't been vast. So when you think there's 6 million odd records covering, one place, when you combine them all together, you can find out incredible. They complement each other so well, don't they? And you can really paint a big full picture.
This is a really comprehensive record collection with a number of different archives and libraries come together with some of the existing collections we have from family history societies. We have the Scottish Catholic archives. We've got twice as many Catholic records as anyone else online. Many of them you won't find anywhere else. These records really tell a story, and when you can look at all of them in one place, that means you've got more chance than ever of really being able to tell every single part of someone's family history from birth to death and all the exciting stuff in between.
Brilliant. Well, we should probably start setting up now, shouldn't we? So yeah, thank you very much to all our community members. We look forward to telling you more about these records, and there is more to come. This is just the start for Scotland, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So watch this
Dundee
space.
too.
Brilliant. Thanks.